So you're thinking about going to Vegas and it's your first time. These are my tips. Tip number 1 would be pick which season you want to go to Vegas. So summer, winter, fall, whatever. Summertime, I like to go. I've only been once, but I'm planning on going again. Summer because it's hot and you can go to the pool and like you get to go outside and see what Vegas is really about. Wintertime, it does get cold in Vegas even though it's the desert, but I heard that it gets cold and who wants to party and stuff and it's cold? Nobody. Spring, you can go in the spring too, but some pool parties may not be open or have started yet because they're still trying to wait till the weather break. Fall, again, some of the pools may not be open because they're starting to close down. So spring, summer, I guess would be like the good time to go to have fun and stuff. But if you want to save money, winter and fall, I guess would be the good time to go. Tip number 2 would be choose where you want to stay, like which hotel you want to stay in. There is the Strip, there's off the Strip, there's downtown Vegas. Personally, I like the Strip because that's where everything is, that's where everything is happening. And if you stay downtown Vegas, then you're gonna have to take the bus or whatever to the Strip, and it's just like, why do all that when you could just stay on the Strip? Now the Strip is very big, so you will have to take a cab or the bus or whatever to get from one end to the other. Like, you cannot walk it, don't try. Do not try. And then, like, for me, since it was my first time, I wanted to get, like, the cool Vegas experience, so I decided to stay in a themed hotel, which was the Luxor, the pyramid one, and I think that the next time I go, I would want to stay either, like, in a non-theme one, or if it is a theme one, like, something that's more in the middle, like the Flamingo, the Mirage, Planet Hollywood, things like that. If you like simple, then don't stay in like a themed hotel because it's like that's not simple. If you want something simple, the Flamingo is not really themed. Like, it's just a pink hotel and it's like girly to me because it's pink and it has flamingos, like live flamingos. But it's plain, it's simple. Planet Hollywood, to me, it's kind of themed, but not really. It's like, it's not OD. The MGM Grand is not really themed either, but that's like, that's not Center Strip, but that's still not themed. The Aria, the Cosmopolitan, Mandalay Bay, the Delano, I think the Wynn and the Encore, those are not themed either. The Tropicana is not really themed. That's simple too. So I would suggest those for like non-themed. Also the Bally's, the Link, those are like not really themed. Now if you want a themed hotel, which are really cool, the Luxor, the Excalibur, New York, Paris, the Mirage, kinda, the Bellagio, the Venetian, the Palazzo, Caesar's Palace. Those are really cool. Circus, the Stratosphere, I guess you could say. Those are all themed. They're really cool. Picking a hotel, like I said, is really important. Like, do you want to stay on the Strip? Do you want to stay on the north and the south end, or in the middle? The north is like the Luxor, the MGM, Mandalay Bay, stuff like that. And like, most of those hotels are connected to one another. And I'm probably going to make this a 2-part video because it just makes sense too. So yeah, like the north side with like the Luxor, the Mandalay Bay, Excalibur and all that, they're connected, so that makes traveling between hotels easier because they're connected. And also, like, they're cheap, they're not so expensive, they're huge, The middle is like the pop-in area. Like the middle strip is like where everything is. The Bellagio, Caesar's Palace, Flamingo, Mirage, Tropicana, Margaritaville, Senior, Frogs. So yeah, you know, all the poppin' stuff. You know what I'm saying? The Cromwell, which has the Dre's nightclub. So yeah, that's where all the action is, I guess you could say. Dang, I forgot what tip I was on. I think that was tip number 2? Yeah, so 3. Tip number 3. Choose a flight, obviously, after you've chosen your hotel and how many days you're staying. I would suggest 4 days for your first time. 4 days should be good. Pick a flight. Depending on where you're coming from, I would say try to get it non-stop. Like, I came from New York, so it was 6 hours, and we had a non-stop flight. So that was awesome because, like, if we would have had to stop somewhere and then catch a connecting flight, it would have been so annoying. Plus, it's the time change, so depending on where you're coming from and if you can afford it and if they're available, non-stop flights are awesome. Videos. Tip number 4. This is like not in order at all, but whatever. Tip number 4. Choose who you're going with. Like, go to Vegas with people that are gonna want to do what you want to do. Like, if you're going for the first time, you're probably not gonna go with that many people. But just try to get people that is gonna want to do what you want to do. Like, if you want to party, don't get somebody who's not gonna want to party, etc. Next tip would be, my next tip would be to go in with the open mind. Like, don't strategize as to what you're gonna do, when you're gonna do it. Like, don't do that. Like, go in with the open mind. Like, know what you wanna do, but like, don't like specify exactly when you're gonna do everything, because it's Vegas, go with the flow. Like, if you wanna ride the New York roller coaster, do that, but don't be like, oh, at 8 o'clock I have to ride that ride. Like, no, don't do that. Like, ride it when you can or whatever. If you wanna gamble, don't be like, at 3 o'clock I'm gonna go gamble. Like, just whenever you feel like gambling, go gamble, whatever. Go with the flow. But I'm gonna end the video here, and I'm gonna do a part 2. I don't know how many parts there's gonna be, but I don't have a video camera, so I'm just gonna do as many parts as I want to. But yeah, those are my tips. Part 2 coming up.